Hi there, it's Christopher from World Soccer Talk here, taking a break on a hot summer afternoon, and I'm giving my dog Rusty a bit of a walk around the neighborhood. But wanted to give you an update on an important change that's happening to NBC Sports Gold, if you're not aware of it. So the big change that we reported today is that beginning with this upcoming season, the 2019-2020 Premier League season, in the past, you were able to watch games that were on television later in the day through the NBC Sports app at no additional cost. You could just log on to the app and watch it if you missed the kickoff, the early morning kickoff or the midday kickoff, whichever ones were televised. Beginning with the season that starts August 9th, those games, the full match replays, are no longer available through the NBC Sports app. The only place that you can get that through now is NBC Sports Gold, the Premier League Pass. And the big change there is that the price has increased by 30% to $64.99 a season. So for something you got for free in the past, you now are forced into having to pay $65 a season to watch those games. The other sucker punch with this though too is that for those early morning kickoffs, say the 7:30 Eastern time game, you may have missed that game because you slept in late or you were traveling or whatever. Those are usually available through the NBC Sports app a little bit later in the day. Now, any game that's televised that is now available through the NBC Sports Gold Premier League Pass isn't available until 9 o'clock Eastern time on match day. So for an early kickoff of a 7:30 that's over at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, you have to wait almost 12 hours before you have access to that game. And this is a service that you're paying $64.99 a season for. Last but not least, another change too. So for those games that are not televised, that are available through the Premier League Pass app through NBC Sports Gold, those games will now be available, if you do miss them, 4 hours after the game has ended. So a little bit of a delay there too. I will have to say that NBC Sports Gold has a new tier option, which is $30 a season, which is a kind of a limited tier that gives you access to 140 games a season. However, those games are only available live and not on demand. So in order to get everything that you're used to getting in previous seasons with the NBC Sports Gold app, you're going to have to pay 30% more. And to be honest with you, this is something that's really upsetting to me. This is something that NBC Sports is just trying to find ways just to generate more revenue, which I have no problem with. But what they're offering is something that is really of no use to most soccer fans in the United States. The logic behind this is that NBC Sports is looking for ways to generate more revenue, but also to protect their subscriber base. And when I say protect their subscriber base, they're focused on television. They are focused 100% on maintaining or retaining that TV subscriber base. And on the streaming side and the cord cutter side, that isn't a priority for them. And that's why they're increasing the prices, making it more difficult, making it more restrictive. And I don't like it. Anyway, that's my thoughts. If you want to get more analysis and more thoughts about this, head on over to worldsoccertalk.com, where I've got a couple of stories on the homepage that go into more detail. And enjoy your summer. Cheers.